So what's good, y'all? It's real, man. I'm back with another video. I ain't get another message yet, right? But this video gonna be about the hidden subliminal messages that they put in movies and TV shows and some video games too. So look, yesterday it's this new show that came out on Netflix. It's called Inside Job. Now, the type of show it is, it's not really like my kind of show that I like to watch, but the trailer, like one of the commercials, it caught my attention because it had said one of the little teachers or something was like, what they teach you in school is all a lie, and then somehow it just caught my attention. For a dog barking and shit. See, man, every time I try to record a video, it just be some shit that be trying to distract me from making a video. So look, y'all. So it was just a lot of like hidden messages, like, little conspiracies or whatever people like to call them. You know what I'm saying? But it was just a lot of shit that just made you think. But I remember I made a video before. It's called They Live, right? Now it's a movie called They Live, right? And it's about right, so it was these two dudes, right? They met each other. Well, matter of fact, it was just one dude. He was looking for a job because I think he was moving from a different state or some shit, and he ended up moving to LA or California or whatever like that, and he was looking for a job, but they ain't have none open. So he eventually found like this little construction site or whatever, and he met this dude. You know what I'm saying? They was doing construction and shit. And long story short, man, they came across like just some weird, like, oh no, what it was I think they was homeless or something like that, because they ain't had no job, so they ain't had no money to, afford no type of living. So they found like this little shelter place, and they had TVs and shit set up, and there they had TV, like what was playing on the TVs, it was like the news and shit like that, and they had like little predictive program and shit popping up every now and then, like the static and shit like that. So they kept wondering like what the fuck was going on and shit like that. And it was this other dude in the background. He would just spin all this woke shit and stuff like that. And like nobody was listening to him because they thought it was just this crazy blind man. You know what I'm saying? But if you actually paid attention, he was saying word for word what they were saying on the TV. Like, it was some woke shit, right? And anytime like the police pulled up and sort of dude, they'd come and like grab them up and shit like that, right? And in real life, in real life, people like that, they call them conspiracy theories and shit like that. But that's besides the point. Look, next to the shelter, it was like this little church or like this little building that was holding these box of glasses, right? Now, the box of glasses is symbolic to the third eye. Have you ever heard about it? When you open your third eye, you'll be able to see reality for what it is, right? Like, it's just a whole different level of consciousness that you tapping into. Now, I known about this shit for a minute, but at the time, I wasn't making videos, right? But it was just a lot of shit in the movies, like, I don't know if any of y'all heard about, like, reptilians or, the adrenochrome market where they drink blood and shit like that. But, in these movies, you gotta pay attention. Like, I know in the movie They Live, it didn't really touch on the adrenochrome part, but, if you do happen to watch the movie, I think it's on, I can't remember if it's on Netflix, but just look it up. It's called They Live, right? that they was holding certain little meetings, like secret society meetings, like underground, right? And I know in the movie, in the TV show that I watched yesterday, Inside Job, they was holding like little, not like meetings, but they have like certain shit underground. Like I remember they did, it was some reptilians in the TV show. They had like a whole little party underground, and they had like, they was drinking blood with their little tongues and shit like that. Like it was weird as hell. I don't fuck with shit like that, but it just little messages that they throw in there, right? And listen, y'all, I woke up thinking about this shit. Like it just like every morning I just start thinking about a new video to drop. Like that's just how it life is. Like sometimes it be a message that come through, and then sometimes I just get a new video idea about, you know, just some shit to drop a video about. So that's just how it was. I just started thinking about, you know, how they put hidden messages, subliminal messages in movies and TV shows. Like it's still shit that I gotta watch, but this is just some shit that I just watched yesterday. And it was some other shit in there that I was oh, and it also touched on the part where the cloning, it was like a cloning facility inside, like the it just touched on the clone. I don't know if y'all heard about, like, it be rappers out here that's clones. Like I don't know if y'all ever heard like Kodak, Gucci, man. It's just a lot of shit that I you know what I'm saying, that I started picking up on at the beginning of my awakening. It's just a lot of shit, y'all. Like I'm gonna just turn this channel into like just everything. I'm gonna talk about some woke shit, messages that I get. This is gonna be why I talk about it at. You know what I'm saying? Cause I be trying to talk to the fam about this shit, man. But you know what I'm saying? We ain't on the same accord. So this shit not gonna resonate for real. Yeah, man. And I remember how I told y'all, I made a video about how jobs is slavery. So like a couple weeks ago, I just happened to go to Chick-fil-A, right? Now mind you, I told you, when you open your third eye, it's like you gonna see reality for what it is. So a couple weeks ago, I went to Chick-fil-A, right? But I don't eat from Chick-fil-A. It was my bro. He was getting some shit. But nah, I be trying to tell bro, like, if you eat meat, that'll stop your third eye from opening and shit like that. So of course we not gonna be able to see the same shit. So if I tell you, like, if we looking at a movie, we're gonna be looking at it from two different perspectives because our consciousness is different. Man, I just hate when motherfuckers walk past when I'm watching it, but they get to staring and shit. But yeah, like I was saying, like, if we both watching a movie, we not gonna see it from the same point of view because our perspective is different. So, you know, this probably why certain people be labeling shit as conspiracy theories, because their consciousness is either it's not where it's supposed to be at. So you not seeing shit for what it really is. So to debunk truth, you just call it a conspiracy theory. Like me and my aunt, you know what I'm saying? When he be calling me and shit, we be talking about this shit all the time. Like it's a lot of shit that goes into it, like hospitals, you know, pharmacies where people get their pain meds from. It goes deep, man. It goes deep. But yeah, man, you'll learn a lot from these movies and TV shows, man, if you just pay attention. Like shit, man, the point of time I used to watch certain TV shows, man, look. I used to talk about this shit when I was in school. I used to talk about this shit all the time. But now, now I'm starting to make videos about it, and I could start to wake people up. If y'all haven't heard about it, what I'm saying, I'm gonna put y'all up on it. But if y'all have, then y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, man, I know some of y'all out there play GTA, man. If you play GTA out there, man, just pay attention to how, like, all the bunkers, the facilities, and all the shit be underground, man. I'm telling y'all, these elites, I'm telling you, this what they be holding. These, like, cloning facilities, man, they be cloning motherfuckers at, man. I'm telling you, it go deep, y'all. But anything that cause I've been knew about this shit, but I went on here making videos. But I'm gonna bring y'all some shit, man. There's gonna be more than just the little messages that I bring y'all, cause I feel like I could be more used to it just bringing messages and shit. I could bring some woke shit too, cause that's really how I was before I started bringing the messages. I was more into like the woke shit, to like the news. Like some of the people on the news, not even what you think. Like the world is not ran by who you think is ran by. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to think, growing up, I used to think that the world was ran by the government. Fuck no, it's people that's above the government, y'all. Like it go deep, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short, man. I ain't gonna make it too long for y'all, though, man. Make sure y'all stay up, man. Y'all be blessed, man. It's time to wake up, man. I got y'all.